Within the walls of Desmond Hall, Jean-Paul Desmond is threatened by unknown forces. His faithful manservant, Quito, missing, and the girl, Agatha, now adopted for purposes known only to the witches themselves. Emily, studying the secret lore of a family shrouded in mystery, looks on, unable to save her host from spirits that she senses are determined to destroy him.
Well, she's gone. Just disappeared without a word. Not even a note. Just gone.
Maybe she felt that she was taking advantage of your kindness.
Oh, my kindness. No. I've done nothing but bring evil to people. First of all, poor Quito is missing.
That's not true.
And then Agatha is missing. I never intended for her to go out in the middle of the night like this.
Well, perhaps she's gone back to her parents back home.
No, she'd never do that.
Well then, maybe she's gone out to meet some friends. After all, she is a local girl.
There's no suitcase here, not even a trace of her anywhere in the house. Oh, Emily, you shouldn't be here. You should be upstairs resting.
No, I'm all right, and I'm sure, I'm sure that she'll be fine.
Emily?
Oh, I feel strange. I feel weak.
Emily, would you like some brandy?
No, I think I better go up to bed.
Emily, what is it? What's the matter?
I've been
Well, what?
feeling strange ever since that... No! The snake! No!
Emily! Emily, speak to me! Emily, open your eyes. You'll be all right. You've got to be all right. Oh, Emily, I'd do anything to make you better.
I fainted.
No, lie still, please.
I'm sorry.
Why should you be sorry? Of anyone, you should be the least sorriest.
I feel better now. I really don't know what happened to me.
You were frightened. Just before you fainted, you screamed. You cried out, "The snake."
Did I? I don't remember.
Emily, something terrible is happening to you. Now, ever since you were trapped in Philip's secret room with that serpent, ever since that has happened, it seemed as if you were dead. And nothing has seemed the same ever since.
I'm all right. It's nothing, Jean-Paul.
We've got to do something. Whatever is wrong, we've got to find the reason it had such an effect on you.
Oh, Jean-Paul, please. There's nothing to be concerned about. I'm all right, really.
Listen to me. I can't stand by and allow this to happen to you. Now, whatever this is, it is obviously prolonged and dangerous. You've got to help me fight it, Emily. Help me.
Well, all right. I seem to remember a book on Philip's shells. It was about serpents.
Yes. Well, tell me, what did it say? Did you read it?
Oh, no, I didn't want to. I didn't like crawling things.
Well, tell me, where can I find it, this book?
Well, it's on the shelf, behind the table. It's called Serpentalia in Myth and Medicine.
In myth? And it concerns medicine. I must get a hold of this book. Now.
I'll go with you.
No, I don't want you to. I don't want to see you in that secret room ever again.
Jean-Paul, why won't you believe me? Really, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just a little upset. There's really no reason to be concerned about me.
There's every reason to be concerned about you. Now wait for me, please.
Who speaks to me? Are you calling me? I can't hear you clearly. All I hear is a sliding, soft sound. As if you were trying to comfort me. But who are you? And what do you want me to do? Who are you?
Who am I? Who? I am your friend. That's who I am, Quito. And I will keep you safe and free as long as you are loyal to me. Promise? Promise? Make the mark that you promised to serve me, only me. Promise? Quiet, Quito. Come in.
Good evening.
Good evening.
See who I found wandering about outside Desmond Hall, somewhat lost.
I was not.
Desmond Hall is much too dark and dismal for someone as vital as you are, my dear.
He's right, you know, Miss Pruitt. Mr. Thaxton is absolutely right, Agatha. Strange things do take place in Desmond Hall, and strange people come and go.
I'm quite used to strange people.
We mustn't upset her, my dear. She's very troubled. She has just lost a friend, a very close friend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Take me back, please.
But you've only just arrived, my dear.
I want to go back to Desmond Hall.
But we haven't discussed our plans about your future.
My future has nothing to do with you, Mr. Thaxton.
Oh, come now, my dear. We've known each other long enough. We don't have to be that formal.
I don't want to know you. I don't want to know her either.
Forgive me, my dear, but it seems to me that a girl of your station in life would choose much worse friends than us.
I know people like you. I recognize the odor of secret herbs and scented candles on ancient candelabras. I grew up with people like you, and I left them all behind me.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
Oh, my dear, we all think we leave our pasts behind us, but we don't. We can't. The past becomes the present, and the present becomes the future.
I won't listen to you.
Oh, I think you will.
You're witches, both of you.
Oh, come now, my dear. We may be somewhat different from other people, somewhat superior even, but we're not witches.
You are. I can always identify witches. I know all about them.
And I know all about your little friend. What do you call him? Peter?
And who is Peter?
Miss Pruitt appears to be, well, I suppose we might call her priestess of sorts, for the ancient serpent god. It seemed a pity that such a talent should be wasted at Desmond Hall when she has much more scope here with you.
No.
Agatha. Do you love Peter very much? Do you want him to live or die? Do you want to be deprived of his power? That's better. You see, if you do not join us, I will kill him. And your power dies with him. Do you understand?
After all, we all want the same thing. Mr. Thaxton, you and I.
I don't want anything.
You want Jean-Paul Desmond to die, so do we.
That's not true.
Oh, you don't have to pretend with us, my dear.
We're your friends.
And since you want what we want, why don't we join forces? Like true friends.
Serpentalia in myth and medicine. No, that's not it. It was on the shelf behind the table. Why can't I find it? Emily.
I was alone and I was frightened, and you were gone so long I thought you'd forgotten all about me.
Of course I haven't forgotten you. Listen, you mustn't be afraid anymore.
I'm not. Not with you. The book, did you find it?
No.
Well, I put it here myself. Here it is.
Oh. Please, let me see it.
Well, I'm the researcher, you know.
Yes, but I would rather read it myself.
Well, is there any reason why I shouldn't read it?
Well, no, not really. It's just that I remember this dark creature, and... Oh, wait a minute. Yes, here it is. The serpent often coils about its victim, but does not poison the body. Thank God for that. However...
What is it?
Nothing. Yes.
Jean-Paul! However, the snake god poisons the spirit, possessing people for his service.
Emily, please don't read this.
I must. His victims are weakened momentarily, sometimes fainting, sometimes going into trances as they pass from their world into... I sensed the words even before I read them.
From their world into the dark cavern of the spirit, once a servant of the god, there is no release.
No. I won't believe it. It's not true. I will not believe it.
So you will help us, and you will trust me, and you will do as we ask.
I don't use Peter for wicked purposes.
We want him to take evil from the world, not to add more to it.
You are witches.
Jean-Paul Desmond is evil. We will remove this monster from the world.
You mustn't suspect us of such things, Agatha. Witchcraft is not evil. Witchcraft is an art, and art is never evil. You know that.
I don't know anything about...
Don't deny the facts of your life.
What facts?
We know all about you, and we know all about your father and your mother.
Oh, don't be afraid.
And we know all about their parents, and their parents.
And you're frightening me as they used to frighten me, as their friends used to frighten me. But I always escaped.
Where did you escape to?
To the woods and in the caves. I used to run away and hide in them.
We can't run away from our fates, Agatha.
Yes, we can. If we're strong enough, and if we fight hard enough. If we find friends.
But we are your friends.
Peter is my only friend.
A snake for a friend. Come, Agatha. That's a story children might believe, but Laszlo and I aren't children.
It's true. It's true, I tell you. Peter is my only friend. The only friend I've ever had since the day he came to me in the cave.
What cave? Where?
When I was a little girl, my mother told me the serpent god lived in a cave by the river. And I found that cave one day.
And what did you do down there in that cave by the river, Agatha? Pretty little Agatha.
I prayed on the serpent god's altar to make my mother and my father good, like other people. I prayed to the serpent god to take away their evil power.
You were too young to understand.
The evil power they used against everyone I loved.
And did the serpent god answer your prayers?
He sent me Peter, who kept me safe ever since.
You
He
have
is my friend.
You have lost your only friend. He's disappeared in Desmond Hall.
Peter protected me from my parents and he'll protect me from you.
Agatha, we've all lost friends. It's very sad, but we must make new ones to replace the old ones.
He'll come back.
I don't think he will.
Peter won't desert me.
He has deserted you already.
Peter.
Don't cry, Agatha. Fate has sent you to me. Laszlo and I will protect you.
I want to go back to Desmond Hall.
You will never see Jean-Paul Desmond again. And if you don't cooperate, you will force us to remove you from this life.
Go.
Come back here.
No, let me go.
Stay, Quito. You are mine, Quito. Mine. You're my servant now. Mine, Quito. Mine.
You have lost the only protector you might have had.
You will never return to Desmond Hall again. You will never serve Jean-Paul Desmond again. You will never guard the Desmonds from their enemies or from evil. Yes.
And you will kill whenever Irene tells you to kill. Without question, without hesitation. Whomever she tells you, and whenever she tells you.
Quito, kill Agatha. Kill Agatha now. Kill Agatha, Quito, now, now! Mr. Desmond, that pretty neck between your strong hands until the evil is gone out of it forever. Kill the snake priestess. That's enough, Quito. Stop. So, now we know who has the power and who hasn't, don't we, Miss Pruitt? And if you obey us, your future is safe. But if you disobey us, the future will be taken away from you by Quito's hands. Is that quite clear now, Agatha?
Yes. Mrs. Hammond.
Oh, my friends call me Irene. Say it.
Yes. Irene.
Myths, superstitions. I can't accept them as facts. I can't.
Well, then you must stop worrying about me. I'm fine now, Jean-Paul. I'm here with you.
I'm glad you're here with me. But really you shouldn't be. Everyone that is around me, everyone that I love, is tainted and cursed.
Everyone you love, you said?
Yes, that's what I said. Everyone that I love.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Emily, you mustn't. Ever since you've been here at Desmond Hall, I found myself wanting to forget the past, to forget all the terrible and unavoidable things that have happened to me. I wanted somehow to begin afresh, to begin anew, because of you, Emily. I can't express these feelings to you because I don't feel I have the right.
But you do have the right to, Jean-Paul. I admire you more than any man I've ever met.
You mustn't say that.
But it's the truth.
Emily, when I saw you lying there without a breath, no sign of any life whatsoever, I knew then that you were the most important thing in my life. But I can't allow myself to feel that. I have secrets. Secrets which I can never tell to anyone. I must not love anyone. That's why you should never have come here. That's why you should have left long ago.
But I wouldn't have left.
I know. And I wanted you here. I wanted to look at you. And so I plunged you into ghosts and snakes and witches and serpent gods.
Jean-Paul, you take everything so seriously. It's only a snake. But they're such beautiful, graceful, luxurious creatures. With colors that must glimmer even in the darkest passages underneath the earth. Such beauty is worthy of admiration.
Emily.
Look. See him in your mind's eye. See this tremendous serpent. His writhing body gleaming in the darkness, his eyes burning like diamonds. He moves to me. He winds himself around me.
Emily, stop it!
I can feel his eyes looking into mine, calling me. And I feel more alive than I've ever felt in my entire existence. It's as if I'd entered another realm with a potential beyond that of a human being. And I'm consumed with a dedication stronger than life itself. Stronger than fear. Stronger than love. I'm being enfolded in his consciousness, and nothing matters to me but his presence. I will serve him no matter what the dangers, what the hazards, no matter what may happen to me, or what he demands from me. I am his, completely, forever. He is my God, my serpent God.
Emily, what have I done?
And I am his slave.